Back up, got a mic, loudspeaker. Back of the speaker.
How many lights are on, Matty?
I have a very short announcement to make. The doctors now say that the surgery will take another hour or perhaps two. But Senator Kennedy's life signs remain good: respiration, heart, pulse, blood pressure. And that's all they say. So the surgery, he's in surgery. Mrs. Kennedy is with him. Senator Ted Kennedy has arrived at the hospital. And the doctors now say that the surgery will last another hour and perhaps two. Thank you.
Nothing beyond what I said before.
Said before, Mankiewicz telling the press is
Okay, let's go back.
got the keys? No, I gave them to you to...
Okay.
That's all right.
Can you use the car, please? Could you use it?
Representatives of the other networks here.
Louder.
But I see them all. It's nothing to do with the
Could we have an NBC and a CBS representative just on technical problems for a moment?
Hey, could you move your stun gun over?
We can't hear you. What'd you say?
An NBC and a CBS representative
Got an
just for
NBC
technical
man right
problems
here.
there. It has nothing to do with the senator's condition.
Somebody. CBS representative.
Could you come up and talk?
We've got a nice press room here. It's large. It's got chairs, telephone, everything. It's got a blackboard. It's got a microphone.
Get those lights out. He's not going to be out for quite some time. You've got at least an hour.
Get set for him?
Yes.
You're going to have a statement, Phil.
Shortly.
This is separate from his appearing in an hour?
Yes.
Yeah, where will your statement be?
I'll give you a statement down in the press room.
In the press room?
In the press room.
There is no more press.
Will that be a press conference, sir?
Down in Palo Ref, is that all closed up? Yeah. Okay, well, why don't we get down the hall away from here somewhere, and I'll give you a statement in about 15 or 20 minutes down there. All right?
Will the senator be available for questions?
No, he won't.
Roll it. Roll it. Roll it, Ken.
Senator McCarthy is coming out from his suite at this time.
I have a short statement to make. To confer there with spokesman for Senator Kennedy, with the President, with the Vice President, and with other political leaders before making any other, taking any other political action of any kind.
Senator, you're going back to Washington this afternoon?
I expect I'll go back sometime today.
How soon do you expect to converse with the president?
I haven't talked to the President. I've been in touch, yes, we've been in touch with Mr. Salinger, Mr. Goodwin, and others, and waiting their call really as to whether I should attempt to see Senator Ted Kennedy or Mrs. Kennedy, but they're sure they're resting very now after a long night's vigil, and what I do will depend upon their request or their advice.
But your people have been in touch with the Kennedys at the hospital?
Yes, we've been talking to Pierre Salinger and to Dick Goodwin, and I think one or two others, that's right.
Well, Senator, you've just said again that the nation shares a part of the guilt in this. What does the nation do? This is the third assassination or attempted assassination we've seen in just a few years.
Well, I think that it's a very complicated sort of thing. It's not just a political problem, but there are some things that we can do, I think, in politics that we haven't done, some things we can do about the process of campaigning, which I think what we really have got to do is begin to give somewhat more rational control to rational attention to the problems of America. We proceed as though we were still a pioneer country, and we're not. It's become a rather complicated, sophisticated civilization, and few people, or not enough people at least, respond to that reality.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Senator. From the Beverly Hilton Hotel campaign headquarters for Senator McCarthy in Beverly Hills, California, Stu Allen.
There they go, they go into the windows.
As you all know, no words can really fully convey the feeling that I have towards the Kennedy family in this time of their particular tragedy, or the feeling that one must have for the nation in the face of this tragedy, this new tragedy. It's not enough, in my judgment, to say that this is the act of one deranged man. If that is the case, the nation, I think, bears too great a burden of guilt really of a kind of neglect which has allowed the disposition of violence to grow here in our own land, and part of reflection of violence which we have visited upon the rest of the world, or at least upon a part of the world. All of us must keep vigil with the nation in prayer and hope that Senator Kennedy will recover. Meanwhile, I'm suspending indefinitely all political activities